Hi guys, my name is Gloria Steslick, and I chose the book Oh, the Places You'll Go as my oral interpretation speech. Oh, the Places You'll Go is a children's book written and illustrated by Dr. Seuss and published on January 22nd, 1990. The 1990s are often remembered to be the decade of relative peace and prosperity. The Soviet Union had just fallen, ending the decades-long Cold War, and in addition, the internet was on the rise, creating a new era of communication around the world. Oh, the Places You'll Go tells the story of an unnamed boy who is aimed to represent you, the reader. Throughout the book, you follow the boy as he sets off into the world, not knowing what life has to bring. Dr. Seuss writes how the boy encounters unpleasant and lonely times, as well as times of great joy. This now 30-year-old book remains to be one of Dr. Seuss's most infamous works. And why is that? First, let's talk about the history of Dr. Seuss. According to biography.com, Theodore Seuss Geisel was born on March 2, 1904 in Springfield, Massachusetts. From a young age, Geisel fell in love with writing and illustration. And by the age of 23, Geisel began to submit his writings and illustrations into magazines, book publishers, and advertising agencies. Because of this, he was hired as a cartoonist for Judge, and the rest is history. Geisel later picked up his pen name, Dr. Seuss, as a self-appointed nickname, not knowing that it would soon become one of the most notorious children's literature names in the world. I chose two excerpts from the book Oh, the Places You'll Go. The first going as follows. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. And you are the guy who will decide where to go. These few words are the beginning lines of the whole book. They set in optimistic, happy tones that the boy, or you, are feeling. These lines state that you are off to great places, and that you have what you have, and what you have is all you need. And you are the person who will decide your path. The second excerpt I chose occurs a little later in the story. It states, I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. Games you can't win, 'cause you'll play against you. All alone, whether you like it or not. Alone will be something you'll be quite a lot. In these lines, Seuss states that the protagonist is experiencing loneliness throughout his journey. Seuss also explains that it is okay to feel this way, and that feeling lonely is common in the journey of life. The first excerpt I read is later recapitulated as the final words in this poem, again stating that you create your journey, and that what you have is all you need. Oh, the Places You'll Go was the last book to be published before Seuss's resting date of September 24th, 1991. This book tells the story of our lives. From the beginning, you were the one who was in control of your life's journey. And even through rough and lonely times, in the end, you are in control of your life. And you have the tools necessary to do so. 87 years of a legacy. A legacy that still continues to this day, and a legacy unmatched by authors around the world. Dr. Seuss was truly a man of great talents, and a man greatly respected as a children's literature author, and for good reason. Almost all of his books have masked underlining tones that are meant to teach important life lessons, and his unique and iconic illustrations help to aid in that process. I would like to conclude my speech with one of my favorite Dr. Seuss quotes, found in his book, Happy Birthday to You. It goes as follows. Today you are you. That's truer than true. There's no one alive who is youer than you. Thank you.